Yo, what's up food lovers? Welcome to Top 5 Food channel. Food lovers, do you want to give your health a makeover? Then it's time to become a fan of high fiber foods. According to the National Institute of Health, to find fiber you don't have to look far. It's widely available in fruits and veggies and nuts and seeds. The same institution also once said that to get enough fiber, started with making at least half of your grains whole grains and getting the recommended 5 servings per day of fruits and vegetables as a starting point. Then what do you think are the correct fruits or veggies that have high fiber contents? Please watch till the end to get complete information. So here the list of 5 high fiber foods you should eat every day based on Top 5 Food channel version. Artichoke. Surprisingly, artichokes ran to the number 1 of the list. Food lovers, we are sorry to report that you probably won't get lots of fiber from artichoke dip. But don't worry, you can get it if you eat the actual vegetable. Half an artichoke clocks in at 3 grams of fiber, according to the United States Department of Agriculture or USDA, 11% of the daily value. If you've never cooked an artichoke, don't worry, you can still enjoy this veggie and reap the fiber rewards. They can be a little tricky since most people are not comfortable cooking fresh ones, but canned artichoke hearts are easy to cook with and can be used in salads and pasta dishes or made into dips. And if you are up for the challenge, try steaming an artichoke with a little olive oil, garlic, and rosemary or stuffing them with feta and sun-dried tomatoes before roasting in the oven. When a food is high in a nutrient, it provides at least 20% of the daily value, as you know. Feel interested already with the first option or more excited want to know the others? Then let's go! But before we continue our video, don't forget to subscribe, like and share our videos to get notifications of our video. Please click the bell button below. Avocado. When we talk about avocados, how do you name yourself? Lover or hater? It's so weird to know that not all people love to eat this fruit. Food lovers, avocados pretty much go with everything like toast, salads, entrees, or eggs. And while they're often recognized for their hefty dose of healthy fats, there are 10 grams of fiber in 1 cup of avocado. Besides that, the United States Department of Agriculture also stated that half of 1 avocado has about 5 grams of fiber, and that's 18% of your daily value. Most of the fat in avocado is monosaturated fat, the same heart-healthy kind found in olive oil. When you think of avocados, your mind may go right to guacamole and avocado toast, but there are plenty of other ways to put them to use, food lovers. Avocados are a nutrient-dense, versatile fruit that can be eaten alone or used in a variety of tasty recipes from soups to salad to smoothies. But if you ask me, then I think I like to add them to smoothies for creaminess and to boost fiber intake. Don't forget to make yours too, food lovers! Edamame. So have you guessed this edamame earlier? If yes, congratulations, it's correct. Edamame is a tasty fiber-rich snack boasting about 5 grams per half cup, according to the USDA, which is 18% of daily value. Food lovers, it provides the comforted trifecta of protein, fiber, and healthy fat in 1 package. Okay, it might be lots of little package. There are more edamame perks, like an article detailing findings from 3 past studies and published in the March 2020 issue of Circulation, concluded that people who ate foods with isoflavones like edamame or tofu had a moderately lower risk of developing heart disease. last thing you need to know about food lovers, you can enjoy edamame straight from the pot as an afternoon snack, order them as a side with your sushi or Thai entry, or throw them in grain bowls and salads. Apple and pear. Food lovers, you may know that old saying that an apple a day keeps the doctor away isn't necessarily true according to research, but the fruit can boost your fiber intake. There are about 4 grams of fiber in an apple, depending on its size, and of course, they're a nice and crunchy snack. But besides apples, the one who tends to hog the spotlight as an easy-to-eat fruit staple, it's time to start thinking about adding pears to your fruit bowl too. Why? They're filled with fiber too, food lovers. One medium-sized pear has 5.5 grams, which is 20% of recommended daily value. Nibbling on a juicy, ripe pear is a great way to end a meal on a healthy sweet note if you're trying to avoid high-calorie and sugary dessert. In addition to offering lots of fiber, pears are good source of vitamin C. You can also store them for several weeks in the fridge, unlike more delicate fruit. Raspberries. Here we finally come to the last, and it's all about berries, food lovers. Berries are nutritional superstars. Not only do they have antioxidants that may be beneficial for preventing inflammation, as Harvard notes, but they also come filled with fiber. Then what makes raspberries so special? Of course, it's because they are one of the most fiber-packed berries. Besides raspberries, you can also try blackberries as your top of my list for high-fiber fruits, food lovers. They have about 8 grams of fiber per cup according to the USDA, which is about 28% of the daily value. And the most interesting part is they add sweet tart flavor to smoothies or snack time. For one good occasion, just try to sprinkle them on yogurt for a fiber and protein-rich breakfast that will power you through your morning, food lovers. How important do you think it is to consume food with high fiber contents, food lovers? Leave us a comment, hit the subscribe buttons, and tap or click on the other good videos. Thank you for watching and see you all next time.